Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the Mandula Awakening. My name is Kiana, or welcome back if you are an existing subscriber. You are valued, you are appreciated here on the Mandula Awakening. We do hope that you find this to be a safe place. So Sagittarius, this is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as any of your 9th house placements. Guys, I'm not sure what this reading is about. I just got confirmation to sit down and do a reading. So let's just see what Spirit deems most important for Sagittarius to know at this time. While I'm getting some starter cards out here, guys, I do want to give a few announcements. We are releasing a newsletter in March, and it does offer special deals on personal readings. For instance, the March edition does have donation-based personal readings. It does require a code, and that code can be found in the newsletter. If you would like to receive a copy of that newsletter so that you can partake in those special deals, all that we ask you to do is send Mandula Awakening Tarot an email, and just simply put newsletter in your subject title. If you've ever gotten a personal from me, or you've inquired about a personal, you have automatically been added to the newsletter mailing list. So we look forward to getting that spread out to the collective, guys. Also, we are doing a giveaway here on the Mandula Awakening, and once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we are going to give these 3 beautiful decks away. We're going to go live and give these decks away, as well as answer free personal questions, guys. So we do hope to see you there. So let's talk about it. So right now we do have the Hierophant, the 8 of Cups in the reverse, and the Magician here. So I do feel like that there is this, there's this fear of change. There's this stagnation there. It's in your challenging position. So there is this need to move on from something, but there is a resistance to doing so at this time. It's almost as if you're aiming, you don't know how to get away from it. The situation here is the Hierophant. So for some Sagittarius, this could be a connection. But for most of the Sagittarius, what I'm feeling from this Hierophant energy is that there is a desire, there's some type of information, there's something, a belief that you're meant to share. There's some information that you are meant to share. But it's as if in order for you to get in alignment with this ability to, because the Hierophant does have a following, okay? So in order for you to gain the following that you need, I know this is getting ready to sound weird, but it's almost as if whatever it is that you're holding on to, it's time for you to detach. And the reason I'm saying this is going to sound weird is because I keep seeing this. So it's as if what it is that you're holding on to, it's almost as if you're using it for a pacifier. Even if you're doing this in your subconscious mind, I do feel like that there is a major level of resistance to change here. This is inevitable. There's something about this ending that is inevitable, because there's something about it that is unrequited. Okay, so it doesn't have what it takes to give you what you deserve. So Spirit is asking you to kindly surrender from that. And then with the advice position here being the Magician card, the Hierophant and the Magician here is beautiful energy, guys. I feel like I'm speaking to someone that is going to be very influential. But your advice here is to begin to tap into all of your resources and begin to manifest the way forward. And I feel like that this is going to require a level of willpower from you. So I do feel like that there is a need to do some third chakra work for the Sagittarius that is having a hard time getting what it is that they're trying to get up and off the ground. Okay, but let's get some oracles on this, and then we'll dive in and do. My children are on the way back here. Give me just one moment. All right, guys, so let's get the oracle message out here so we can see what what's the deal? Ooh, what's the deal, Spirit? Thank you. Wow, looky here. Treasure Island. So what the deal is Spirit is trying to bring in. I'm seeing the Three of Wands energy. It's like something is coming in for you. Yes, it is coming in slow. However, it's coming in at the rate that it's coming in at is because there is this resistance. It's like there's this fear of change that Sagittarius is facing here. And I feel like when I'm holding this card, I feel like I hear Sagittarius, but I want change. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that the Sagittarius that is resonating with this message is desperate for change. But it's almost as if you're aimlessly, like you don't know where to acquire that change or how to go about latching onto that change. Well, I feel like that the reason that this could be is because of what you're holding on to. This is saying Treasure Island, and I'm a firm believer that this is taking you to Treasure Island. However, I feel like that you're trying to take what you consider treasure with you, and it's slowing down the process is really what I'm feeling here. So there is a need to surrender something here. Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to require you to take a leap of faith. It's going to require you to come to the edge here with that at the bottom of the deck. Wow, we have soulmates behind there. So something definitely needs to be cleaned up here. Let's see. Guys, if you're resonating with us and you're still with us at 6 minutes in, we would appreciate a thumbs up down below. All right, Spirit, can you please clarify the Hierophant for Sagittarius? Why is the Hierophant here for this situation, Spirit? Ooh, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Fool card, I'm telling you, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. I feel like that there was an unrequited situation. I'm not going to lie, Sag. I feel like that, there was something that you invested your attention in, like your time, energy, and attention into, and it just didn't yield a return that you're deserving of. And so there is this energy of having to, there is a need to recover from this situation here. Excuse me. But it's like it's like there's a need to really go within and do solid recovery. This Four of Swords, it is about really addressing the pain and the hurt inside and making the conscious decision to release the pain that is attached to it so that you can then extract the lesson. And I feel like that until you're willing to actually do the hard work of the Four of Swords, this leap of faith that it is that you're being urged to take just seems impossible. And I also want to say that if whatever it is that you're going after, be mindful. It is going to bring you stability, but be mindful of the intention that you're using when you're going after something. I feel like that there is a possibility that Sagittarius could be going after something because of the status that it holds, and the divine is like, don't put that type of karma. Give me just a second. So yeah, guys, and I didn't even notice this here, but we do have the Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. And with that being at the bottom of the deck, and the Six of Wands is trying to peep out, is I feel like that the success is going to come to you almost instantly the moment that you allow yourself to make peace with the past. Allow yourself to stop focusing on the negatives of the situation and really focus on, like, no matter how shitty the situation is, focus on finding that silver lining. That is where you find your path forward. That is where you find the courage to take this leap that the divine is truly asking you for. There's also something very significant about the number 9. Both of the oracle messages are 9 cards, and the 9 really is all about the nearing the end of a cycle, right? It's about things are intensifying. As things are coming into the closure, things are closing up, things are wrapping up. when you get to the 10, it is the completion of it. This is nearing the end of it. But it's like, in order for you to actually end this cycle ends by you actually taking a leap of faith. And it cannot be based off of stability or status, okay? Spirit, can you do some clarification for this 8 of Cups in the reverse? Thank you. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Empress, the 9 of Cups, wow, and the 3 of Swords, my God, because you've got to walk away from something that I feel like that you've put a lot of time and effort into. I feel like that what you're being called to walk away from was considered wish fulfillment for you at one point in time. However, I feel like that right as of to date, there's a lack of you're not satisfied, you're unfulfilled inside of this situation. And if anything, this situation I feel like has left you in this 3 of Swords, and this is what you're being like, this is what the situation is you have to reflect on this, and you have to make the conscious decision to release the pain and extract the lessons out of that. And I feel like that is what's presenting an issue, but Spirit is trying to get you to release this situation. I do believe, like, I feel like that this, like, I just feel like that this is an unworkable situation. I feel like that what it is that you're trying to hold on to, it is like there's no growth inside of this situation here. Honestly, I feel like that whatever this situation is for you, Sagittarius, it could be work. But for a lot of you guys, I feel like that it's a relationship, but I'm not going to really put a definition on what it is. This is a general message, guys. But I just feel like that, you know, whatever was promised to you, or whatever your expectations were in the beginning of this, were false expectations. Like, you know what I'm saying, this what the time and effort that you've put into something, the foundation of it was not stable from the jump, honestly. And so I feel like that you're going to, and I feel like that is the hard part for Sagittarius, is that it is going to be like starting all over. But I feel like that this starting all over, once you allow this ending to take place, I feel like that the rebuild is so fast. I feel like the rebuild comes, like, I'm not going to say immediately, I'm not even going to put a timeline on it, but I feel like that it comes way before you could ever imagine it to. Let's get to the Magician card, Spirit, for the advice for Sagittarius. Why is the Magician here for the advice for Sagittarius, Spirit? Alright, Spirit, what's going on with the Magician? The Moon card. Ooh, the 7 of Swords, my God. The Lover's card. And the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Wow. So, you know, it is going to require you to face your fears. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to, it is asking you to be resourceful and moving forward. Like I said, you're not going to be able to take this leap of faith based off of status. It is going to require a leap of faith here. And I cannot express this enough. These 3 cards, the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, all came off the bottom of the deck. The situation here is the Knight of Cups and the 4 of Swords and the Fool card. And all 3 of these cards, well, these 2 cards, this is the 4 of Swords from the bottom of the deck. It is very important for you to actually do this healing work. I'm going to clarify this 3 of Swords just to try to get to the bottom of this as much as I can for a general message, guys. But I feel like that there is a need to gain clarity on this 3 of Swords in order for you to be able to release the pain. I feel like that there is this, I'm going to go ahead and say this illusion. I'm going to call it an illusion as to what this 3 of Swords really is. And I say illusion because just a childish example, guys. And don't take it for face value. But, let's just say, I tell my children that they cannot have a brownie before bed, right? My children get mad at me because I tell them that they can't have a brownie right before bed. And so they make me out to be the mean mama, right? When in reality, that brownie would take away from the rest. It would disturb the rest right before bed. So it's as if the core issue, the core reason for why something took place is not being acknowledged because there's something blanketing the core reason, and it's time to get to that core reason here. And with the I'm not gonna lie, the Magician, the Moon card, and the Seven of Swords with the Lovers card here, I do feel like that there could be some type of deception that is, that it has either already came to light for you guys, or that is on the way to come into light. And when this does come to light, there is a need to be mindful in the way that you are moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, truths will be revealed. Truths are going to be revealed. So it's going to require this level of willpower in order to not respond the way that would only cause more pain inside of this situation, right? Because I do feel like that, look, all three, like we had the Ace of Swords came from the bottom of the deck, and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So there is definitely something that you're being told to manifest in. It's going to require you to face your fears and be strategic with your resources, and make sure that when you're making your choices, you're dropping down into your heart space and and going at it with this Ace of Swords perspective. This is clear. This is honesty. This is clarity. This, like, she's look at how deep she had to dig for these math problems, right? This is this is a clear vision, a breakthrough moment. Thank you, Spirit. And so, but it is going to require you to have faith in yourself. It is going to require you to be resourceful. Look inside of this situation and see what resources this Three of Swords offered you in order for you to really navigate this choice that I feel like you're going to be faced with. Let's see, Spirit, clarify that. So, wow, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Everything is in the reverse, so I'm not going to address it in the reverse. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like that with the Ace of Pentacles to the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, I feel like that there was some type of and the reason I'm pausing is because not only because I'm trying to hear my spirit guides, but I'm getting family from this, but I'm also getting a financial dispute as well. Like, this is like, okay, so if this is for, to put the family aside, if this is for someone in a business or, a job, because the Hierophant can signify a job or a connection, whatever the case may be, I feel like that there is going to be a financial loss here, like a material loss here. I feel like that there is something to do about your stability that this situation is going to change up for you. Let me get... Spirit, can you show me more on this Three of Swords, please? Thank you. Yeah. So we got the Ten of Wands. This is definitely an ending for sure. We got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. We got the Six of Wands here as well. It's at the bottom, the Sun card. Yeah. I just feel like that, this is that acceptance. Yeah, the Devil. There's definitely something that's coming to light. Ooh, yikes. Honestly, if I could be honest with you, there was a lot of there's a lot hinged on what you're being asked to walk away from. There's a lot that you have invested into it, as shown here by the Ten of Wands. You have to put in a lot of work for this situation, and it's as if to release this and let this go, it's as if there's a fall from grace, or it just makes you feel as if you've failed. And I don't feel like that is what this is trying to, like, that's not the intention. That's not the reason that this has to come to an end. The reason that this has to come to an end is because it is directly keeping you away from your Ten of Cups. It's like the toxicity of this is the codependency of this is being revealed. It's coming to light. And even though by walking away from this, there is a shift in your stability, it doesn't mean that you can't have it back, because I feel like that this journey is leading you right into Treasure Island, Sagittarius. Let me get you a closing message to get out of here. I pray that this message is offering you some guidance on your journey, Sagittarius. If you have resonated with this, we would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below. Archangel Michael, how can we wrap this up for Sagittarius tonight? Thank you, Spirit. It says, embrace this magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Make sure that you're asking, this is the time to, we're moving into Pisces season, so it's time to start dreaming outside of the box and believing that you can have it, and then taking strategic steps towards, towards achieving that. And make sure that these choices in the way that you're moving is aligned. It's compassionate. It's from a compassionate place within. It's aligned with your truth, because there is a lot that's trying to come in for you, Sagittarius. Here at the bottom of the deck, we do have a relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow Archangel Michael to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So there may need to be this energy of, releasing the pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be mad at your mama no more because she didn't give you that brownie at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? See what the bigger picture was. Why was your mama not giving you that brownie at 10 o'clock at night, right? So it's time to start looking behind the blanket that is covering up the real purpose of whatever this situation may be for you. And I do see in this reading that it could have a lot to do with love here. It doesn't necessarily, though. And here at the top of the deck, we have, you have a message the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Alrighty, Sagittarius, I pray that this message provided you with some guidance on your journey. If this message resonated, we would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.